Hello, and welcome to the Nevada Governor's Council on Developmental Disabilities informational video for our June meeting. I'm Sherry Manning, the Executive Director of the Nevada Governor's Council on Developmental Disabilities, and for this video purpose, I will refer to us as the Council. The quarterly meeting will be held June 1st, 2017 at 10 a.m. This will be a video conference meeting. So those meeting locations to attend the video conference will be Nevada Vocational Rehabilitation at 1325 Corporate Boulevard in Reno, Nevada, and Nevada Vocational Rehabilitation at 3016 West Charleston, Suite 200 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Item number 1 on the agenda will be the call to order, introductions, and verify the timely posting of the agenda. Jody Thornley, the Council Chair, will call the meeting to order. We will need to verify quorum. What quorum is we have 23 members on our council. In order to have quorum, we must have over 50% of those members there. You will see the list of the members in front of you right now, and it does identify that there are members of state agencies, and also 60% of our members must be people with developmental disabilities and or parents of. Also, Ellen Marquez, our executive assistant, will verify the timely posting of the agenda in accordance with the open meeting law. Item number 2 on the agenda is the public comment. Jody Thornley, the council chair, will call for public comment. No action may be taken on this item, and there is a maximum of 5 minutes allowed for public to comment during this agenda item. No action may be taken on a matter raised under this item of the agenda until the matter itself has been specifically included on an agenda as an item upon which action will be taken. Item number 3 on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the March 2017 meeting. Stephen Schumacher, the Council Vice Chair, will open the floor for discussion and approval, denial, or modification of the March 2nd, 2017 minutes. We will have those draft minutes posted on our website, which is www.nevadaddcouncil.org. So what is your job during this agenda item? As a council member, you will review the minutes, note any changes or corrections, and then you can make a motion. If you would like to make a motion, you can say, I make a motion to accept the minutes as presented. If there were any changes presented during this agenda item, you can say, I make a motion to accept the minutes with changes. If you were not the person to make the motion, you can second the motion at this point. Then the council vice chair will call for any discussion. Then a vote will be taken. If you are in favor, you will say yay. If you are opposed, you will say nay. And if you're just not sure, you will abstain. Item number 4 on the agenda is a no action item. This is where the executive committee recommendations and the chairperson's summary will be presented. Jody Thornley, council and executive committee chair, will discuss recommendations from the April and May 2017 executive committee meetings, a summary on activities and events participated in on behalf of the council will be presented. Council administration and processes will be discussed in this summary. The council chair may set up additional committees or subcommittees during this agenda item in accordance with the bylaws. You can view those bylaws at our website, www.nevadaddcouncil.org. Item number 5 on the agenda is a for possible action item. This will be the presentation and approval of Nevada's strategic plan on integrated employment progress report. Lisa Watson, Social Entrepreneurs, Inc., will present the final report. This report will be presented by the Committee on Services for People with Disabilities to the Governor. Since the council was the funding source and our logo appears on this report, the council will need to approve this report. The draft report can be viewed at our website at www www.nevadaddcouncil.org. So what is your job? Your job is to review the report, note any changes or corrections, and then the council will call for a motion. At this time, if you are a council member, you can choose to make a motion. Your motion may be, I make a motion to accept the report as presented, or if there were any changes offered or you have any changes, you may make a motion that says, I make a motion to accept the report with changes. If you were not the person to make the motion, this is your opportunity to second the motion. The council chair will call for discussion, and then she will call for a vote. If you are in favor of the report, you will say yay. If you are opposed, you will say nay. And if you're just not sure, this is your opportunity to abstain. Item number 6 on the agenda will be a presentation on informed choice through person-centered no wrong door system. Cheyenne Pasquale, No Wrong Door Coordinator for Aging and Disability Services Division, will increase the council's knowledge of long-term services and supports, along with the No Wrong Door person-centered planning vision and process. Item number 7 on the agenda is for possible action. Robin Dunn, the Budget Committee Chair, will ask Sherry Manning, the Executive Director, to present the budget for the state fiscal year 2017, the federal fiscal year 2016-17 obligations and liquidations, and information on the state fiscal year 2018-2019 budgets. This budget information will be included in the DD Council packet and can be reviewed at www.nevadaddcouncil.org. So let's take a look at the budget. Page number 1 in the handouts is the state fiscal year 17 fund map. This is where the legislature has given authority for the amount of dollars that can be spent during the July 1st through June 30th state fiscal year. If you look at the top, you're going to see the revenues. So you're going to see an amount for the state general fund and amount for the federal developmental disabilities grant. So this is the amount of authority that has been granted. If you look below, you're going to see the categories. And so these are the categories of expenditures that we use for the council spending. If you look at the bottom, under State General Fund, you'll see that as of April 24th, 2017, the total amount of State General Fund dollars expended was $114,757.63. And the amount of Federal Developmental Disabilities Grant funds is $349,709.91 for a total of $464,467.54. If you go to page 2 in the handouts, page 2 is an explanation of the amount of dollars that have been drawn down from the state through the state fiscal year for the federal grant. The federal grant for the federal year 16 that has been expended is $191,459.83. And so that means that we need to, as of September 30th, 2017, we still have an additional $361,564.17 in federal funds that need to be obligated by that date. If you look at page 3, page 4, and page 5 in the handouts, that is a breakdown of the state budget that has been requested for fiscal year 2018-2019. This is currently at the legislature and is at the point of the closing budget. So what I want to draw your attention to on this is the revenue amount. So if you look on page 3 at the very top under revenue, you're going to see under year 1 that the requested amount of state general funds to do the 25% match for the federal dollars that we receive is $177,301 in state fiscal year 2018, and in state fiscal year 2019 it's $177,165. So I want to draw your attention to page 6. Page 6 is where there's been an evaluation done on the amount that we need to obligate of federal funds in order to be able to draw down all of our federal fund dollars. So if you look at the first 3 columns under 2016 award, you're going to see that with the expenditures that are anticipated, we will be drawing down all of the 216 year award. So now we're looking at how much are we going to obligate for federal fiscal year 2017. So the item that's highlighted in green on there is the amount that has gone before the budget committee, and also the amount that will be going before the evaluation committee to determine in category 10 how much the council will obligate for fulfilling the objectives and the goals for the 5-year state plan. So you'll see the total federal amount is $240,000 that we are anticipating obligating, and that does not include the state general funds. So now that we've reviewed the budget, what is your job as a council member? You want to review the budget, take time to look over it before you come to the meeting, and jot down any questions you might have and ask those at the meeting. Then the council chair will ask for a motion. At this point, you can make the decision to make the motion by saying, I make a motion to accept the budget as presented. If you feel that there were some things in there that needed to be changed, or people presented changes, you may make a motion that says, I make a motion to accept the budget with changes. If you did not make the motion, this is your opportunity to second the motion. The council chair will ask for discussion, and then we'll call for the vote. If you approve of the motion, you will say yay. If you are opposed, you will say nay. And if you do not want to make a decision on this, then you can abstain if you're not sure. Item number 8 on the agenda will be a no action item, and this will be the presentation of the project status summary. Carrie Horn, our projects manager, and Catherine Nielsen, our self-advocacy coordinator, will present and respond to questions on the written summaries of projects and activities during the quarter. These reports will be included in the council packet, and they also can be viewed at our website, www.nevadaddcouncil.org. Please come prepared to ask questions, and if you are a member of the public, notify staff that you will be providing comment. Agenda item number 9 is for possible action, and this is information that was held at the evaluation committee meeting. Kimberly Ortega, the evaluation committee chair, will present recommendations from the May 9th, 2017 evaluation committee meeting. An interactive discussion will be led by Ms. Ortega on recommendations for the Notice of Funds Available, which we call the NOFA, to be posted June 2017. Recommendations from the Evaluation Committee can be found in the draft minutes from that meeting, and also a draft Notice of Funds Available can be found at our website at www.nevadaddcouncil.org. So what is your job? You need to review the draft NOFA, take a look at those recommendations that are in the draft minutes, and then make sure you come prepared to ask questions at the meeting. Then at this point, there will be a call for a motion. The motion, if you choose to make it, can be, I make a motion to accept the recommendations from the Evaluation Committee, or if there were different changes that people offered around the table or you yourself have, you can make a motion based on what you feel fulfills the 5-year state plan. Then there will be a call for a second. So if you did not make the original motion, you can second the motion. Then there will be discussion, then a call for the vote. If you are in favor, you will say yay. If you are opposed, you will say nay. And if you're not sure or don't want to vote, you can abstain. Item number 10 on the agenda is a no action item. Renee Portnell, the Legislative Committee Chair, will present information brought forward from the Legislative Committee meetings that have been held this past quarter. Myself and Jack Mays, the Executive Director of the Nevada Disability Advocacy Law Center, may provide updates on local and national initiatives during this agenda item. The minutes from the meeting will be included in the council packet, and you can view those minutes at www.nevadaddcouncil.org. Please come prepared to ask questions, and if you are a member of the public, notify staff that you will be providing comment. Item number 11 on the agenda is the partners summary. The Administration on Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities partners, Jack Mays from the Nevada Disability Advocacy Law Center, and Steve Rock with the University Center for Excellence in Disabilities, will update the council on relevant activities of the Administration on Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities and what their agencies are doing. Item 12 on the agenda is the director's summary. This is where I will present and respond to questions on a written summary that I have prepared on activities that I have completed as staff during this quarter. This report will be sent to the council members and will also be in the council packets presented at the meeting. Item 13 on the agenda will be the presentation of the next meeting date. Stephen Schumacher, the council vice chair, will present the date and time of the next council quarterly meeting. The next council quarterly meeting is tentatively set to be held as a face-to-face meeting in Las Vegas on Thursday, September 7th, 2017, and that time is still yet to be determined. Item 14 on the agenda is public comment. Jody Thornley, the council chair, will call for public comment. This is a statutory requirement. No action may be taken on a matter raised under this item of the agenda until the matter itself has been specifically included on an agenda item upon which action will be taken. There is a limit of 5 minutes per person during this public comment period. Item 15 on the agenda is the adjournment. Stephen Schumacher, the council vice chair, will adjourn the meeting. Thank you for joining me today. I really hope that you find these informational videos very helpful, and I hope that they assist you in determining as a council member or a member of the public how you can participate in our meetings. If you do find these to be informational or there's something that you would like to see changed, please contact us at our DD Council office and make us aware of that. Thank you again for joining me today.